Welcome to the Rec Room Podcast. I'm gonna load this music up, and then we're gonna get started. Now let me find the music.
Yeah, first, you dig?
I don't know if you was first, but you in here. I
First,
ain't got my stuff loaded up. Let me get
we
this,
here.
this. What else?
We here. Donnie coming
This.
in live from Texas. Donnie is in Texas this week.
She
Oh,
in
you
We
out of
Texas.
got
town,
Rick
Donnie?
on.
Can y'all
Oh,
hear
she
me?
on mute. We can hear you now.
She in
Okay.
Texas, bro. She on via satellite.
Oh, shut up, Trey.
Rick Dog.
What's
Turn
up?
his music up, man. I'm turning his music up today,
Rick
fam.
just
What's
woke up
up,
from his
Rick?
nap.
Oh man, come
Rick,
on, man.
come on, man, dog. This ain't Maxwell. This ain't the Maxwell voice concert. Man, we in the rec room, all that smooth shit. Put his shirt on. It's showtime, nigga.
Hey Trey, sit down. Sit down. Let me talk to you real quick.
What are you in the church? I can't barely hear.
Nigga. Hey, look, I'm about to talk to your ass like Orange Juice Jones.
That nigga doing this show for Bible study. Hey, Bible study doing the show.
Shut up.
What's
What's
good with
up,
y'all,
man?
man?
Real quick. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
hear you,
you
bro.
good,
I
man.
hear you.
All right, bet. Trey, you about
Actually,
to
it's
make-
probably as clear as you sounded, man. You got new headphones or something?
Nah, bro. I'm about to get the
That was a
the
shot,
wired
Rick.
headphones, man.
That was a shot.
No,
I know.
no, that wasn't a shot.
But no.
It sounded like a
No.
shot.
It was a
Sound clear.
smooth. It was a smooth shot. You
Hey,
did
they
like
instigating, Rick.
75 shows.
That's right.
That nigga said, and you sound alright this week.
Hey, they instigating, bro. Don't let
75
them do
shows.
this,
You
man.
finally sound good, nigga.
Hey, look, like he'll pull you to the side, be like, look, hey, them headphones are rocking, bro.
That nigga, he gonna tie you up. He gonna see that email. Keep fucking around with this nigga. He gonna see
Yup,
that
your word
motherfucking
in that
email.
email, man.
Hey,
Come on,
look.
y'all.
Hey, but before we get into the show, man, let me just tell you, I'm a brag. Let me tell you, man. I'm the most thankful, man, and grateful father. I had a whole week of my daughter at her dance competition. First of all, these people be
Oh.
pimping these little kids out. They had these little girls dancing on the damn 4th of July. Okay, they had
Oh,
them dancing
wow.
on Friday. They had them dancing on Saturday. They had them dancing on Wednesday. But my daughter's dance team did great. I'm super proud of my baby. Right then. My son, his summer league team played last night. My boy True, he had 11 points, 9 rebounds. They was calling him Little Shaq, and they won the game. I'm proud of him, man.
Oh,
I just wanted to say that before I forgot.
congratulations.
I wanted
That's
to say that
what's up.
before I forgot, man. Go ahead, man.
That's good.
Let's do this thing. Let's do this
Hey,
thing.
real quick.
Boom.
Oh, another thing. I'm sorry.
You
I
good,
want to
Rick?
send a rest in peace to Shelley Duvall, man. She
Oh,
passed.
Shelley Duvall,
Shelley
yeah,
Duvall.
bro.
Who?
Oh,
Old school actress.
wow.
Old school
Oh,
Oh,
not
actress.
Shelley.
Old school
I'm not sure
actress,
who that
My
man.
is.
favorite
If I
movie, The
probably
Shining.
know. Oh, that's
Oh,
her.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
The
Who was
Shining.
she,
She
the
was in
little
Oh,
girl?
Popeye.
Popeye.
She was in
Yeah.
Popeye, The Shining.
Mm-hmm.
She was the wife, in the Shining.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, man.
Somebody
Shout out
Rest
to
sound,
her,
in
man.
sound like they
peace.
typing on a computer and shit.
That's
But
probably Rick.
Yeah, you know
let
me.
me
The
start the
teacher.
show. Welcome to the Rec Room Podcast. This is episode 87. We close to 90. The title of this episode is Motivation.
Bang.
I'm your host. I go by E1. We got Darius, the author, in the building.
Yo,
We got T Fleece in
Time.
the building.
What
We
up?
got Danya in the building.
First lady.
And we got Reek in the building, man.
You.
Yeah.
And you know how we usually
Hey,
start. We
I'm not in the
start with
building.
sports.
I'm not in the building.
I ain't
God
say Trey
damn.
You're
Philando.
not,
God
you're
damn.
not
I thought I said Trey. I ain't say Trey.
Nah,
My bad. Let me
man.
go ahead. Hey, I'm gonna give you applause. And we got the one and only Trey Philando.
That's the
That's the
rumor.
rumor. Hey, I like that. We should do that every week.
This nigga always gotta have his own platform. Nigga, you ain't special.
So yeah, that's what we got, man. Welcome, y'all, man. I just want to say it just feels crazy to say episode 87.
Yeah.
Because damn, that's crazy. We close to 100. That I didn't even know that would be obtainable, man. So that's dope. and y'all know how we start. We start with sports, and y'all know I always pass the mic kind of T Streets when it comes to sports. But the first story that we have is I know I'll be catching y'all off guard. T probably don't even got that shit pulled up, but the first story is about what's his name, DeJounte Murray
Murray.
got traded to the Pelicans, right? Now, the thing that's about that is that there was always not rumors, but people were always saying that him and Trae Young, they both played for Atlanta Hawks. They were saying they couldn't play together. I didn't watch them that much to really see if that's true.
Yeah.
T Streets, what you think? Do you think that was true about them?
They could play together fine. They just wasn't going to win together.
Right.
Okay.
Because they're the
So
Hawks.
yeah, it's been a little minute for the Hawks. So he got traded, and then he got traded to the Pelicans, which is good for them. But I don't know how that's going to work with him and what's my man, the other
Brandon
guard,
Ingram.
not Ingram, but
They McCollum.
yeah, McCollum. Don't they play the same position?
So
McCollum's a
I
two.
think that yes.
Okay.
If McCollum and Murray, I think that they'll be great because McCollum has showed that he could play great when he was playing with Dame.
True.
And DeJounte, he averaged 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists for Atlanta. So I think he'll be an awesome addition to the Pelicans, man. I really do. I don't think Atlanta is really thinking about going super far with Trae Young. I heard that they've been trying to trade him,
Yeah, they're
but
trying to
they're
shop
not
him.
really getting too many suitors about that. Also, with the Pelicans, I saw that they might be interested in trading my man Ingram.
Really?
Yeah, they
Yes,
are.
They should.
yes,
He's hurt all the time.
That's
Yeah.
true.
They got to trade one of those hurt guys.
that's true.
Either him or Zion.
Yeah,
Got to get rid of one of them.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So the Pelicans, they're trading the a 2025 first round via the Lakers and at least a favorable Milwaukee Pelicans 2027 first round pick, Larry Nance Jr. and more. So that'll be a good start. I mean, a good fresh start for Murray. So that's what that is with that. And then Paul George, he signed with the Philadelphia 76ers. And so the story about this is before this, they had Clippers had put together a team where they had Paul George, they had James Harden, and they had Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard stays hurt, and even sometimes PG stays hurt. But this year, he played a significant amount of games and played good, and he felt like he was disrespected with the offer. Paul George wanted the same offer that they were going to give Kawhi Leonard, but they didn't give him that. And so I think he wanted close to a max deal, and they didn't give him that. And so what he did was he agreed to a 4-year, $212 million deal with the 76ers. So he'll be there with Joel Embiid. The thing about the 76ers is not about the team all the time. If Joel can't stay healthy, the team only goes as far as Joel. So I've never seen them have just a full healthy season, so I don't know if that exists. I don't know who's a Knicks fan on here.
Me.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
God!
if they stay healthy, your Knicks, they gonna give your Knicks a run for their money.
Nah.
They're gonna get Boston a run for their money because
They gonna get Boston. Knicks
Yeah.
going to the finals, man.
No, y'all not.
Knicks going to the finals. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
You know what I
Knicks
mean?
need hey, look.
Y'all
Knicks
fun to
need
watch.
a couple more pieces.
Y'all
They
fun
got
to watch.
lucky.
That's about it.
They got lucky that Boston played. Come on, man. Boston played Cleveland. Boston played the Pacers. The Knicks had 17 starters out, bro. They still almost went to the finals. You see what I'm saying? 17 starters. That's a record. Oh, it hurt. And they still almost went to the finals.
It's not even 17 players on the team. What are you talking about?
Yeah, like you don't understand. So they should have went to the finals, bro. Jalen Brunson had 2 broken legs, bro, and they was cooking.
Yeah, and he had a
They
broken
was
hand.
1 jump shot away.
Now
They had 1 jump shot. So let me ask my man DTA a question real quick, because he been real quick during basketball. Okay, yo, me Heat, bro. Y'all traded him.
DTA was on.
Yeah, y'all. First of all, Jimmy Butler, he's not him. What are y'all gonna do? Y'all ain't make no big moves. Y'all got Bam Adebayo and Pat Riley. That's all y'all got.
Look,
Y'all,
it don't
y'all
matter.
not
And then on
Hero.
top of that, y'all give up Caleb Martin. Come on, man.
Come on. Look.
No,
Caleb a bum.
Caleb Martin he screwed himself, bro. He lost $30 million off of a bad decision that he made. Miami was going to offer him $30 million more. He did not accept the deal. He bet it on himself. The market dried up. The negotiation window closed. He got bad advice from his agent. Then he got pissed off because the offer was off the table. So that's what made him take a $30 million less deal with the Sixers. So
Either
Caleb
way,
Martin's gone.
it puts him closer to a championship, though.
True. You're right about that. But DTA, are you guys
guys,
going to make the play-in?
guys,
Are
guys,
you
guys.
guys going to make the play-in?
Guys.
Are you guys going to make the play-in?
Everybody just needs to relax. Okay? Relax. That Miami is going to be just fine. We are
Then
good
you
every year. Okay?
then you got
And Trey,
Dwayne Wade coming out with a
hold on.
Dwayne Wade going to come out with his
He can't
fingernail
even play
polish.
basketball no more.
out of here. They got y'all having problems. I'm sorry. You know how to fry my man up real quick.
Hold
Hey,
on.
he's still the only person who has not listened to Kendrick Lamar "Not Like Us" song yet. He has not listened to the song.
Really? I don't know how
He's
you can
never
avoid
heard-
it. Damn.
Hey,
That's
Hey,
right.
No.
Look,
Hey, look.
look. I went to the club the other night and they played that song. I was about to go slap the DJ.
No, my man thought he was in
For those
Canada.
who don't
He
know,
thought he was in Canada.
Come on,
DTA,
DTA.
his favorite artist is Drake. For you
Drake.
guys who don't know, so that's why it makes sense that
And we
He
inquired
don't wanna
about
hear
you
it,
after
you
this
know.
drop.
Look,
You
We,
know,
we,
I was
want,
really
we wanted you on the
concerned.
pod. We wanted you on the
We
beach
definitely
pod.
I was in my
did.
feelings. I didn't want to talk.
well, at least you know what
How you
really
holding up
happened,
though
man.
after this massacre? You know.
You know, I'm doing better now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, at least you
I'm
can
doing
admit.
better.
And some people that are net will still to this day they won't admit what happened.
Yeah, they
That's
won't
just
admit
you
it.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean,
I'm still processing.
so back
I
to
need more time.
to sports. Tyrese Maxey. We were just talking about the Sixers and how
Mhm.
you know, if they stay healthy. So Tyrese Maxey, he agreed to a 5-year, $204 million extension with the 76ers. So he was the leading scorer. He's young, and they were able to re-sign him. So since we're talking about signing, let's talk about the NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics won the NBA championship. It was a long time coming. They were getting closer and close. And it's unfortunate because I can't think of who their coach was, Udoka. It actually, if he was still the coach, they probably still would have won.
Yeah.
But you know, we talked about that before.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, well, fortunately though, because he still got some money and still got a job and got a good young team that's going to come up too. But back to Boston, Jason Tatum signed the biggest contract in NBA history. It says Jason Tatum agrees on a 5-year, $315 million supermax extension with the Celtics, largest contract in NBA history. Jason Tatum.
Wow.
Damn.
That's crucial. Yeah, that's crucial.
Shout out to
son.
LMI.
Yeah,
LMA.
LMA. My bad. I made her Asian. I made
You
her
got
Asian.
your red cup available, Trey.
So that's dope. That means that, you know, if he's the max, that means some years to come it'll go even higher than that. So I think that's dope. So we're gonna talk about some we still on sports. We got a lot of sports, even though it's not a lot. Well, it is a lot. I'm gonna stay on the NBA. So for those who don't know, we have the Olympics coming up. Or is it World Games or Olympics? I don't know. I think
It's Olympics.
The Olympics.
Yep. It's Olympics.
Okay.
Paris.
And so, you know, the basketball team has always been known to crush the other teams, except for a couple years, you know, that we were overhyped and we didn't complete the job. But this year probably be different. And what's going on this time is Kawhi Leonard was actually on the team. But now you all know Kawhi Leonard stays hurt, and he was hurt at the end of the season for the LA Clippers. And so he couldn't really play that much at the end of the season because he was nursing something with his knee. But he decided to give it a shot for the USA team. And so he was giving it a shot, and it's rumors saying that that the Clippers made a call was basically like, if you can't play for us, I mean, you shouldn't be, playing for the team, USA team. That's just the rumor. The Grant Hill is the I don't know what you call him, but he's like the manager of it, and he's just saying it had nothing to do. He didn't want to give the details, but it seems like that Kawhi was hurt and kind of still limping around, and they probably just like, man, if you're gonna be like this, just sitting on the bench, we might as well get somebody who come in here and play. So that's not really the controversy part. The controversy comes in as the person who they pick, and the person who they pick to replace him is Derek White. Derek White plays for the Boston Celtics, which, they won the NBA championship. He's more of a role player. So once they decided to have Derek White, Jaylen Brown felt the way, and he sent out a tweet, and he basically is blaming Nike, basically saying it's politics. He made a tweet at Nike and was just like, really, Nike? Like, this what y'all doing? Some people say it's because of Nike. Some people are saying because he played in the Big Three. Some people are saying that it's his stance and how he rides for the black race. And they believe it's politics behind it. So what do you all think in terms of Jaylen Brown?
Just look at the last names. Jaylen Brown, Derek White.
Even though
Derek not white.
Brown
Derek not
versus
white.
White.
But
That
Brown
part.
versus White, they pick White.
I didn't think about that, T.
That whole part, T. Mic drop.
Damn, Slim.
Well,
I
think
didn't even
about
look
it.
at
You
it.
know, you look at Kyrie Irving, they didn't put him on the team.
Yep.
They didn't put Jaylen Brown on the team. I honestly, and the two of them are like the most outspoken, or some of the most outspoken NBA players out there.
They put Ja. Guns and
Yeah,
butter.
you're
Neither
right.
one of them.
They did,
Guns
yeah.
and
That's
butter.
true.
But then,
Oh,
you
dog.
don't put him on the team after he was MVP for the finals. Come on now.
And
I know.
MVP for the Eastern
I
Conference
know.
Finals.
To me, when Grant Hill was giving his speech, he would look very genuine in what he was saying, but I just think it's bullshit. I mean,
It's super
if
bullshit.
you're going to replace Kawhi Leonard, you're going to put Derek White. And I'm not taking nothing away with Derek White, but you can't say that it was about a better fit for the team. Get out of here, man.
Yeah, okay. So what do you mean better fit, Grant Hill? First of all, you shouldn't have had you shouldn't have fucking Kawhi Leonard ass on the fucking team anyway.
Exactly.
That was a idiotic decision. My man stays hurt, and I'm not even going on Kawhi. He has a legit degenerative knee issue. So if you know that, why would you even bring him to Paris? He came to Paris, ate lunch with them, and fucking left. And you ain't seen this motherfucker since. You should have like get over that bullshit with that politics shit. And the man Jaylen Brown should have been on the damn team. And it's a bigger slight and it's a bigger FU that I'm gonna take the backup dude. The guy who's a role player from your team and put him on there.
What
You know how many more? You know how many more players are better than Derek White?
Go
ahead, bro.
Let me tell you something. If they chose Derek White, they might as well chose Bronny. Get Bronny.
There you go. Come on, man.
He ain't that bad.
Come on, man.
Don't go that hard. Like that disrespectful. Put Bronny James on there. Like
Derek White played D. He a 3-and-D guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he D up and he can shoot. You know what I mean? He's not a bum. It's just that or nothing like that. He gonna definitely play his
He's
role.
not the first player that you say, I want him on my team.
Yeah.
Nah, definitely not. So that was that.
There's plenty of guys.
No, it's like
Hell
50
yeah.
guys you can pick, bro.
I know.
Come on, man.
I know that's fucked up. So it's some WNBA news. Y'all know that they do Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark like it's Magic and Bird and shit.
It is.
And so,
It is female version.
In the female version.
So both of them are rookies this year for the WNBA, and there's a race to see who's gonna be rookie of the year. And Angel Reese I think this was last week, but Angel Reese, she got her 13th consecutive double-double, setting an NBA record, right? So it says Angel Reese has seized the place in the WNBA record books. The rookie forward got her 13th consecutive double-double on Sunday, scoring 17 points and grabbing 14 rebounds as the Chicago Sky lost to the Seattle Storm 84-71. It was the second matchup between the two teams in 3 days, right? So that's her stat, her big stat that just happened for her.
And
So
it's
you
14
know-
now. As of last night, it's 14 in a row.
Okay, so she 14 straight with it. All right, so now I heard you with that. Then we're gonna tell you what Caitlin Clark has done.
Nothing.
So it says Caitlin Clark
He said
becomes
nothing.
the first WNBA rookie to record a triple-double as Fever surged back to beat the Liberty. It says Caitlin Clark put up an historic stat line as the Indiana Fever earn a big win against the New York Liberty on Saturday. The Fever overcome a large second-half deficit to take an 83-78 victory in front of an electric crowd at home. All right, Caitlin Clark had 19, 12, and 13 assists. That's good stats. I'm saying this to say, and I'm reporting this to say, and I want to ask you all, and I know you all are probably not watching every game, but just overall, who do you think deserves the Rookie of the Year, and who do you think is going to get it?
I think it should be a
I
co-rookie of
think
the
we
year.
all know who's gonna get it.
I agree with Trey.
I think it's
co-rookie?
yes.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm there too.
Yeah.
Nah,
Hell yeah.
I don't
Hell
agree.
yeah.
I
It's
don't agree.
As of
it
right now,
happened.
as of today, it should be Cole.
Yes, it should be cold. The last time it was cold, T, correct me if I'm wrong, in the NBA. Wasn't it Grant Hill and Jason Kidd?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
definitely
So
was.
it should be these two young ladies because they are living up to the hype.
Yeah,
And they are star power, both of them. And Kayla Clark is getting
No, they're
better.
not.
And
No,
Angel
they're
And
Reese
not.
is getting busy. Yes,
as
they
of
are.
today,
They're
No,
star
as
they're
of
not.
power.
No, they're not.
Caitlin Clark.
As of
They
You
are
should
today,
star
watch
power.
Angel Reese.
as of
Angel
today,
Reese.
both teams are in the playoffs. As of
Angel
today,
Reese is horrible.
All right,
Angel Reese
but
Angel Reese is
talking about.
horrible.
yeah,
Her game is horrible.
Who,
You
he
don't
Because
watch
How?
you
Angel
be
Reese.
watching
PJ,
Miami
what
Heat.
are you
You
talking
don't watch
about?
Angel Reese.
it's
You
not
been watching
pretty. It's
Miami
not
Heat
pretty, but
highlights
she balling.
from the bubble.
You don't watch Angel Reese.
You don't believe in
Stop
double
lying.
doubles?
It's not
Stop lying.
pretty, but she balling.
bruh, yeah.
Stop playing.
She cooking down there, bro. She
Everybody
playing
watches
against
the
vets.
WNBA because of Caitlin Clark, not because of Angel Reese. Let's just be serious.
That's not.
That's just
Oh
No, that's
my
not
Man,
true, bro.
God!
hold on, man. I need a sound effect for you, man. I gotta find something for you, son. I gotta find some shit
So
for
hold
you,
up.
man. I need a special
I
one,
don't.
man.
Y'all
I don't
gotta
watch.
remember.
I don't watch in WNBA that much. Is Angel Reese? Her stat line is not the same thing as Caitlin Clark.
They play two different
They play,
positions.
yeah.
Yeah,
She's a
Yeah.
guard, and Caitlin Clark is a guard, a point
Yeah, I
guard,
get
and
that.
Angel Reese is a forward. So they're never gonna have the same type of stats. They're not
But
supposed to.
is she putting up the same stats as like an elite shooting guard?
Yeah.
She
She's
is.
not a shoot. Yes, Caitlin
No, I'm
Clark.
talking
is,
about Caitlin Clark.
yes.
Huh?
Yeah,
She averaging like what 17, 18 a game. She's
Yes.
balling.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
she's
She's
balling.
balling. I
I
mean,
mean, in the
And
beginning
Reese,
of the season,
She started off
her stats
bad.
wasn't up there.
she
Yeah,
getting
it was
better
rough.
and
Yeah, she
better
started
though.
off
She
bad.
get better.
And
She's
she
getting better.
I mean,
Alright.
and they still rookies. And she's
yeah.
getting better and better every game. Like
What?
both
They
of them
both
are
are.
cooking at their
Both,
position.
yeah.
I was
Both of
under
them
the
are getting.
assumption.
Reese is
I
a
was under the
beast.
assumption that she wasn't doing as well.
Nah.
Nah,
I
nah,
mean,
bro.
Nah, she
Every
balling.
game they getting better.
Yeah, she ain't
Okay.
had no 40-point game or nothing like that, but
Mhm.
she's hooping
That's
though,
that's
especially
probably
to
coming.
be a rookie.
They just beat the number one team, the Liberty. That like they came back on them. Like so they're starting to gel. They're starting
Yeah,
to gel. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with
They're
T
pretty
in
good.
terms of if we did it, if we ended the season today, I'm gonna give it to both of them because both of them
Absolutely.
are hooping and they both elevating the game, man. I mean, that's
Yes,
just what
bro.
it is. So
And they're gonna have to pay them more.
you bring more
Yeah.
revenue to the game. That
Mhm.
helps. That'll help the rest of the players get they just do because don't get it twisted. Now, Caitlin Clark is not the best guard in the WNBA, not by far. But we just talking about rookies. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
yeah. But let's get into some. Now, who caught the 2024 BET Awards?
Rick did.
Yeah, I watched that bullshit.
Womp womp. Ain't
I
nobody
stopped
watching.
watching it.
Yeah, I watched that
I
bullshit.
didn't.
I
You did?
watched
Okay.
Sexy Red, and then I watched
Oh God.
I
Oh
watched
God.
Sexy Red, and I watched the intro by my ex-girlfriend Taraji.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
You know what I
Intro
mean?
was fire.
So you,
And you
Yeah,
claim
the
that
intro
Sexy
was
Red?
dope.
God damn.
No, all I said was I watched it. I ain't say I ain't say that.
He
I
loves
said
Sexy
that
Red.
My
I
boo.
said I watched Sexy Red and I watched my ex-boo Taraji. You know what I'm saying? I
Well,
used to
You
date her
said
when she was
the way
filming
you
Baby
said I
Boy.
watched Sexy Red. I watched
Nah, I'm
Sexy
saying I watched the
Red.
clip. I watched the clip. I watched the clip. I watched the clip. You
well, I do
dig?
yeah, I
know
just
that.
saw the highlights.
Me too. I didn't actually see the awards. I saw some of the highlights. But what was different about it this time is that Usher received his Lifetime Achievement
Lifetime
Award.
achievement.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the thing. You know, like when you get your Lifetime Achievement, you get a tribute, and artists
Mhm.
usually
Mm,
perform your songs. And
Yeah.
they did
mm.
do that for Usher this time. But
Mhm.
what the difference is that it was all women performing his songs. I
Mhm.
think they did a good
And
job,
Donald
but I
Glover.
would have rather have seen the guys do it.
I
So
Should have got some
agree.
of the
I
guys,
agree.
man.
Being a woman, I thought that it didn't really have any merit to what point they were trying to prove when it comes. Like, what are
Mm.
you saying? Like, I felt like he was, snubbed of that opportunity to have that type of performance. But BET had been fucking up people's shit for a long time. You know what I'm saying? People's tributes anyway. Just like the one what they did with Michael Jackson, the one they did with Prince, the one they did for Whitney. They have not been very skilled in having the appropriate singers to represent these people.
Do you
Well,
all think that? Do you all think that that's because it's not? They don't feel like male R&B singers could have did better than the
not at all.
females.
I think it had nothing to
Absolutely
do with
not.
Because,
that.
but if
Plenty of
Absolutely
so,
male
not.
who would it?
R&B singers that could
Right,
have done it. A
right.
lot of
But
the
what?
new cats, a lot of the lesser known cats, they could have had up there doing
yeah,
it.
and
So
that may
what?
have been his
Mm,
choice to have an all female tribute.
That's
Possible.
my thing. Like,
I'm
what
not
made y'all think
particularly
it's
sure on
all it's
that. I
all
don't think so.
females? What made y'all think that they? Why would they choose all
Well, so
females
just
for
It
To
Usher?
be
didn't have
fair,
the
I'm
Donald
saying
same
Glover
that's
was there.
energy.
Usher's decision.
I
That's
think
not Usher's
that
decision.
Yeah, that was definitely not Usher's decision.
I think that they did it for that female empowerment the same way they push gay agendas and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
just
Mm-hmm.
think, and I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying I'm all for female empowerment, so I'm not saying that in a negative light. I'm just thinking that
Oh, okay.
they just wanted to highlight the women, and that was an easy
Yeah,
way to do it.
if they wanted to highlight women, then they should have did it with a woman that was receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah, man.
That I don't think that I honestly feel like Usher was snubbed on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's no way they would have not told him and asked him about it if it's his achievement. I mean, he might have said, well, y'all go ahead and do it, but I don't see him just
True,
sitting
true.
down
Yeah.
and then them just
Mm-hmm.
walking out. He just
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, this who the fuck y'all got? I don't
They didn't
think they
ask
did
Right.
that.
Prince.
Yeah.
They definitely didn't ask Prince.
Mm,
And if you're not asking Prince, you're not asking Usher, because there's
mm.
levels, and as great as Usher is, he's not Prince level.
Yeah,
Never.
yeah. So I don't.
You
I mean,
dig?
yeah, I would be blown if they give me a Lifetime Jones. Then they get, and then I mean that mean anybody come out. It could be people, men dressed like women that do my joint. Then I gotta just take it and just
Shit, as long as they
you
sing your
know.
music.
Hold on, where my music? Where my
Yeah, go
music
ahead,
at?
give me
Hold
that
on
shit.
now. Fuck that.
Hey, man.
That nigga tripping. All right, hold on, bro.
I don't know.
I
Hey,
don't
you lucky
I
I
ain't
don't
understand.
don't
got it
even like
loaded, Rick.
that
I ain't know you was
visual.
gonna even make me have to play that shit
I
tonight.
don't
No,
even
I'm
like
just
that
saying.
visual
I
in
don't
my mind
understand
right there,
why
Playboy.
it matters. I don't understand why it matters, dog.
Oh
It don't matter to you,
man.
Rick.
Hey man, let's
Nah.
Boy,
hey
that
hey
shit
let's go
crazy.
ahead.
Go
Hey,
ahead,
go
find that
ahead.
joint, E.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
No,
go ahead.
I,
That nigga,
I
that
gotta
nigga
do it,
asking
man. Come
for
on,
it. Go
man.
ahead, give it to him.
Yeah, like, give it to
Why it
me.
don't matter, Rick? Come
Give it
on,
to
Leave
me.
Rick alone.
come on, Rick. Why it don't
Everybody
matter,
want
man?
RuPaul.
Oh
RuPaul to
man.
come out there and do nice and slow.
Ah, damn, Slim.
Fuck out of here.
Nah,
Billy
you
Paul coming
acting,
out
but
there to
Trey,
do
you acting like I want
yeah.
anybody to come out there to perform my songs if I had hits like that. Nah,
But
you
that's
gotta
what you
have
just
talent. You gotta
okay.
have talent,
You know how
bro.
many talented R&B artists, male R&B artists, is out there?
Yeah,
That's
but
the
Exactly.
that's
weird part.
fine. But
Like
like, what's the?
I love me some R&B females, but I'm just like it's Usher. Like it should have been like somebody I don't know,
It
Tank or
should have.
somebody. I don't know.
Yes, you could
They
have
could have
brought
had
out
Tank. They could
Tank.
have had
Hmm.
Mario. They could have had
Yeah.
Mario, that would have been
They
dope
could
with
have had,
Chris,
Mario.
Chris Brown.
Omarion.
Chris,
You
Nah, not
know,
Omarion.
Chris
Chris
Brown is
Brown.
on tour, so he wasn't able to do it.
yeah. I
Oh,
think
But
okay. See,
Omarion would have been kind of
I
dope.
ain't know you was his manager,
yeah.
Donnie. I ain't know you managed Chris Brown. So he couldn't do it, huh, Donnie?
Nah, he couldn't do
Okay.
He could have done.
Okay. So what else happened?
Nah, I'm
So
with you.
Killer Mike, he also he won an award, and it says he had a call to he did a call to action. I didn't see this, but it says rapper Killer Mike gave a passionate speech about the upcoming presidential election while accepting an award for best album. He said, technically, I was not supposed to be here, he said, referencing an incident at the 2024 Grammy Awards in February in which he was arrested after a scuffle with a security guard. He will not face any charges for the incident. He said, I was put in handcuffs and I was marched out of the building. But I want to tell you, look at God, because I'm back, baby, I'm back. And I'm happy for Killer Mike, especially
Hmm.
it really shows, he's an older artist, in terms of, rock and roll. They don't care about you
Yeah.
being older. You can rock out until you 70. But in rap, it's always this thing about being young. But as hip hop is growing, the artists get older and they don't stop making music.
Yeah.
And I just think it's dope for somebody 40 plus to win a Grammy and get all these awards and stuff. So I think that's dope.
That's
Oh,
dope.
yeah.
And
pretty
E and
much.
E, just to add to what you're saying, yeah, like dudes is making like 6 albums in like 5 years in their 50s, like Nas. But go ahead, E, you right. Go ahead.
Who?
The GOAT. The
Like
GOAT.
Oh
Nas.
my
Not
God.
just
I love
Fell right into that
Glad to
trap.
have it,
Fell
man.
right into that trap. Fell right into that
Good
trap. E,
days
go
of
ahead.
life, man. Yeah, that's he wasn't. Unfortunately, I don't know if he was invited to the awards, but he wasn't there this time around. Maybe next year he'll be in
He ain't gonna be
attendance.
there.
He's
So
too
that's
busy
that with
opening his casino. E, go ahead. Don't worry about it.
Oh, now did y'all see this? So this this is from Vibe magazine. Even though a lot of people reported on it, it says Rick Ross punched by Canadian goons after playing "Not Like Us" at
Good.
Vancouver show.
Good for him. Get his ass
You don't like
punched.
Rick
Hold
Ross?
on,
Hell
hold
no.
on, hold on.
Hell
Did
no.
anybody
Man, hey,
see
look,
the clip?
that punch didn't even connect like that, man.
He ain't do
Yeah,
nothing.
like
Sitting up there.
it.
who cares? Rick Ross got punched and then he ran.
He ain't run.
He
That was his
ran
man.
and let his
He
man
ran.
get stopped.
He
It's
ran.
footage of him running.
No, he
Yeah.
did not
Nah.
run. He did
I ain't
not
Okay,
seen
he
run.
that.
stepped
He
back.
was
He
on
stepped
the
back like
way.
5 times.
Yeah, he was
You too
kind
big
of
to be
on the
stepping back.
way.
Nah.
He
You
stepped back like
got
5
yourself.
times.
The smart thing to do is move
The
away.
smart
And
You
let
got
your
Yeah.
all
man
that
the
money,
let your
smart
and
He
man
thing
niggas
get
got the
ain't
whooped.
got
fuck out
nothing
the
to lose.
the
way.
smart
Let your man get whooped.
the smart
Remember,
thing
he
to
used to be a
do
correctional
Nah.
officer. This
That's what their
man
job
know how
is,
to
to get
move
their
and
ass whipped.
Hold
maneuver.
on.
Yeah.
the
Hey,
smart thing. Go ahead.
Reek, first of all Canadians. They was all white boys.
Yes,
What you
it
walking back
was
for? Hell
though.
nah.
That
Dog,
don't mean they
you
can't
got
fight.
they.
Shit.
That don't mean they can't. One of the dude was talking about MMA. What the fuck?
The
I'm not
smart
fucking with
thing.
him.
The smart thing to do is not play the fucking Not Like Us in fucking Canada.
I thought that shit was
So
decent.
that's
I
what he
ain't gonna
did.
hold
He
you.
went hard. He went into Drake's,
Mm-hmm.
where Drake is from. And I think what happened is Rick Ross doing the show. It would have been a regular show and everything probably would have went smooth. But then
Mm-hmm.
Rick Ross got disrespectful and started playing Not Like Us. I think Rick Ross went a little hard to do something like that. I think you got to respect, especially now, if he was anywhere else, that's different. But you can't go
Mm.
to where a person is
Nah,
from
no,
and
no.
basically
You
say, fuck him.
no.
Like, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
I'm
but
like,
why?
That's
dog.
But
You ain't
why?
even had the right type of security with you.
That's what
The
I'm
whole
saying.
crowd was like
That's what
right
I'm
in your
saying.
face.
His DJ got whooped.
Just
He
fuck
didn't
out
have
of
security
here.
at all.
Fuck
Yeah.
out of here. That nigga
Like, why would
crazy
you
as
do
shit,
that if
dog.
you don't have security like that? I don't
That's
understand
not
that.
a good move,
because he
dog.
was sleeping, and you should never sleep on
Yeah.
anybody. He
Yeah,
think
you
No,
can't
that
sleep
Yeah,
you
on
I'm
he
in
can't.
thinking
everybody.
Canada.
because of
Yeah, you know,
the
man.
complexion
I
that it
learned in
probably
life,
wasn't coming
man.
like that.
I learned in life you don't sleep on nobody, man.
Nope.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
underestimate nobody. Like
They
yeah.
got
that
hoods in
that's your
Canada. They
first
got
mistake.
gangs in Canada, man. Come
And
on,
then
They
man.
got
people,
gangs everywhere.
and then let's just move the gang element out of it. You got men.
Yeah,
A
you got
man,
men out
men,
Period.
men,
here.
men of respect. You don't have to be in no
Period.
gang to not tolerate disrespect. You can just be a
Right.
man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like just plain and simple. So you just
So,
gotta
But I ain't
be
gonna hold you.
careful.
That'd be something
so
I do.
hold up, real
And
quick,
Drake
Oh
fans
shit.
crazy.
You said something real quick. You said you got men, but why are these men riding for Drake like that?
They fans. And they
Ask
country
They
Like,
DTA.
fans.
fans.
but like,
They
are you
fanatics.
gonna?
That's why.
Is E gonna get
DTA
so passionate?
Hold on,
DTA
hold
was
on.
one of
Because
the dudes that was
hold
beating
on,
up
Give
Rick
hold on.
Ross.
DTA the
Hold
floor
on.
on
Hold
this
on.
one.
Hold on. Hold on.
Ask
Hold on.
DTA
Let me
that
tell you
If
something.
question.
Let me
somebody
tell you
says
something.
something about Pac, he is not gonna go try and fight
DTA
me.
was.
Oh,
Let me
my bad.
Trey,
Oh, DTA, what's up?
if I was there,
You would beat up Rick Ross.
Rick Ross too. I would
Hey,
You'd have smack him. You'd have got to punch in.
I would have knocked his ass out though.
dog, I have. It is
That
beyond me, bro, to have a grown ass man trying to ride for this. God dang, I don't understand that
hey
shit.
dog.
Man, I ride. Fuck all
Hey,
What?
that. I ride.
hey,
I
You
hey,
never
ride.
met the
hey, what
you?
celebrity would y'all act up for? Like
Master
them white
P.
dudes.
I'm saying it, Master P.
You would act up like that for Master P?
I would
You
Nah, he
definitely
would.
act
acting
up for
up.
Oh
Master
Oh
P,
shit.
man.
my God.
I love that man.
That nigga be capping, man. That's P be capping,
Hey,
man.
E,
Hey,
slow
you
your
great to
roll,
blow me,
man. Slow
man,
your
because
roll.
hey, let me tell you about real quick. Master P wear some regular clothes, act like he working out and shit, and turn the camera off, act like he this workout guru. I used to tell Ed about that shit used to irritate me. He'd be like, yeah, y'all, day 22. You in your regular clothes. You not working out, dog. You know,
Some
yeah,
people work
I
out
think
in their
bro.
regular
I hate that
clothes.
he-
shit. I hate
I
that
think
Some
he
shit.
people
ain't like
work out
that
in their
shit,
regular
dog.
Maybe
dog.
he don't even own workout clothes. Maybe only thing he owns is regular clothes.
He
You
ain't
can't do
sweating.
that.
Ain't never talking about he on day 26 and everybody
He
follow
might
him
don't
on his workout
perspire as
jump.
much.
He the same size, ain't dropped no
Oh
weight. Get
shit.
out of here, man.
Oh
Faking
shit.
like
Leave
shit.
my man
Anyway,
alone.
hey man.
Hey,
So
I'm gonna
um,
stop telling E I'm in the gym. God damn, this nigga real serious about that.
I'm telling y'all, if I show y'all the videos, you can read through it and everybody praising him. You can tell you ain't working out, bro.
Sort
You,
of like DJ Khaled back in the day.
yeah, yes, dog.
He may not be working out like have a strenuous activity where he's trying to lose weight. He probably just trying to keep up his metabolism.
No, let me tell you what he's doing. He going to the gym, say, hey, turn the camera on real quick. He do a few little sets, act like he really working out, turn the camera off, and go back to doing what he was doing, man.
I mean, but he
promise.
play a lot of basketball still. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I see. I understand what's going on.
Donnie gonna ride
Damn,
for
she
her.
knows.
Yeah, I understand
knows
what's
the
going
whole
on right
fucking
now. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You
She
got it,
like-
dog. You got it.
And
Don't
at
be
3
like
o'clock
that,
he get his
E.
shake, and at 5 o'clock he go back to the motherfucker.
You got it, man. You got it, Slim.
Hey,
Now,
Tata said you sound mad, Donnie.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I'm never mad. I'm just sticking up for my man. That's
Okay.
all.
now let's talk. Now
Okay,
I'm gonna
I
ask
got
you all
you.
this: Have any of y'all been to the Essence Fest before?
Not yet, no.
Okay, so the Essence Fest, I think it's a yearly
Yeah, it's a yearly fest.
right? And you know, they have different artists come out. They have different events. They have actors. It's more than a 1 day thing. I think it's like a 3 day thing, something like that. And I heard it's pretty dope. I heard it used to be better back in the day. That's what everybody says about everything. So, but this year they had hip hop artists performing. One of the artists was the legendary Busta Rhymes.
Legendary.
And when they put the camera, it looked like, I don't know if it was early in the day. I don't know if a lot of people bought tickets. I'm not positive what happened. But what I do know is that it didn't seem like there was that many people in the crowd, and they had out their phones, and Busta Rhymes got a little irritated. And I'm gonna play you guys what Busta Rhymes said. He kind of stopped his performance, and this is what he had to say about people pulling out phones.
New Orleans, y'all look like y'all tired. You motherfuckers ain't ready. I don't give a fuck how many seats is empty in this bitch. Everybody that's here, get the fuck up. Sir and miss, thank you. Excuse me, brother. Don't start with motherfucking me today.
He was in the
Fuck
crowd
going
like
on?
50 years old.
What the fuck going on? Hey, yo, fuck them camera phones too. Let's get back to interacting like humans. Put them weird-ass devices down. I ain't from that era. Them shits don't control the soul. Fuck your phone. Excuse me, gentlemen. Thank you very much. I will point every last one of y'all out until y'all asses is up. 33 years of doing this shit, I ain't used to niggas sitting down at my show. I don't give a fuck. All age groups, get your ass up now.
He wasn't bullshitting, right?
He wasn't.
Now, my question is this: T Streets, if
Yo.
you at the Busta Rhymes concert and you were sitting down and he told you to get up, would you get up?
For Busta, no.
God
So
damn.
you saying if he said, "Hey you," if he said, "Hey you," and he pointed you out and said, "Get your ass up," would you have got
You
up?
ain't getting
I
up.
say,
You
nigga,
ain't-
I'm disabled. I'm sitting my ass down.
Oh, you gonna use your
That's
disability?
I'm using my disability card.
That's fucking hilarious, T. Oh
I
my
feel
God.
you. I feel you. See, I pull the handicap placard out real fast.
Hey, look. So how do y'all feel about the phone thing in terms of like, okay, like where'd I go? I saw
feel like you
Dave
got a
Chappelle. I went to see Dave Chappelle one time, and before you even get in, and somebody else, I can't think who did it, but I know it was Dave Chappelle. And before we went in, you have to put your phone in this case and leave it outside or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how he does his comedy shows. So and they feel like it gives it more intimate. You're not in your phone, you're not filming and all that
Right.
type of stuff. And it does make you focus. Do you all feel a way about if you had to, about using your phone? If somebody say before you go on this concert, you got to put your phone away?
Like,
I mean, go ahead, Reed.
no, I was going to say it happens. Like they usually tell you put your phone away for comedy shows, not the music shows. But like if I'm at a music show and it's my favorite artist, I'm taking out my phone. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And how many concerts have you been to where you got your favorite artist on the stage
Like
and
Project
you're
Pat,
not bringing
right? Right, Reed?
exactly?
Project
I
Pat.
got my phone out. Yeah, nah, please.
I don't agree with none of that phone shit.
In terms of
What?
what?
I'm not from that era.
Yeah,
I don't agree with it.
I agree.
What you mean? Like you don't agree with taking it, or
I don't agree with pulling it out. Enjoy the moment. Why you gotta pull it out and look at the concert through your phone? That's stupid to me. I'm not young. I didn't come up in this era.
That's because people got bad memories. That's why. We need our phone. All right? We don't remember that.
Yeah.
But you know what? Yeah. When people film these, the times I've taken out my phone to film something, I never watched the shit. So
you never watch
exactly. You don't go back to it.
You never watch it, but it still makes you feel a certain way that you still have that memory, that moment in your phone. Case in point, when I went to go see my ex-girlfriend, Jill Scott, and I went to go see her, right? Mm-hmm. My ex, you dig?
You got video of her giving the microphone.
Well, no, she didn't do that there. I forgot if she did it. But the show was so great. Like, shit, I still got the Ja Rule and Ashanti show in my phone. That was a dope-ass show. And it's like, you in that moment, but it's like you have to remind yourself not to look through the fucking phone at the show when they're right in front of you. Yeah. Like, you got to, like, take your face away from the phone and look at the artist. But I think that I think his gripe was more with the energy. Because he was talking about them standing up first. Then he was talking about the actual phones. But and not to be long-winded, but recently Method Man went off on the newer type of generation, not really having the energy with him and Redman when they were performing, right?
Yeah.
So you have a generational gap, and at Essence Festival is usually more R&B acts. Yep. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, right? So when you have people that's been going to Essence for years, they're used to Jill Scott. They used to, you know what I'm saying, Rochelle Farrell and shit like that, right? Janet Jackson. So when you got Busta there, Busta is a totally different type of energy.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And they know you, but they kind of came maybe to see the R&B. So that's more so what I think, even more than the cell phone, to me personally.
Right.
Lil Wayne was there.
Lil Wayne was there? Okay.
Yeah, Lil Wayne was there.
Part of Cash Money was there, kind of.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, Young Money. Which one? Cash Money. Part of
it. Okay. Yeah, so BG was there.
Okay, cool.
Juvenile and Birdman. And I don't was Manny Fresh there?
I think Manny was there as well.
So I will say this though. What happened is the only person I think wasn't there was Turk. And the way it seemed, and Turk ain't gonna be with them on anything. But another interesting thing is Lil Wayne didn't perform with them. Wayne came out as Young Money and Little Tunchi. So he didn't get on stage with the Hot Boys or anything like that. So I don't know if him and Birdman still ain't really rocking like that or whatever.
He took a pic with him, though, right?
He said if it's no Turk, he said if it's no Turk, there's no reunion.
Oh, that's what he
something
said.
To that effect.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, but Turk was his boy.
Yeah, that's
my man.
Was his partner. Yeah,
that's my man. Turk.
They was the closing of age, but Turk. But Turk be talking a lot of shit, man. So at the end of the day, I mean,
freedom
I
of
can understand.
I agree with Turk though. Turk said
freedom
if the money's short, I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
I don't need to do it. I'm good. Get the business right. Turk said he'll come, but
I don't think that. I think that Birdman. I don't think it's about. I think that Birdman didn't offer him nothing. Like I don't think he even want him there.
Nah, if you go off of what Turk said, Turk. I should have recorded the clip, but Turk basically said, "I don't need that little bit of chump change you offer me. Either the business is going to be right, or I can continue doing what I'm doing. I'm good. Some of y'all need the money. That's why y'all doing this reunion. I don't need it."
Turk and BG been going back and forth now after this, talking shit about each other. So I don't know if it's ever gonna be,
Goddamn.
or whatever. And
That's crazy.
so let's get on some. Let's get into these politics a little bit, man.
Do we have to?
Yeah, we do. Because
Coming up.
the election is coming up, and it'll be here before we know it. The presidential election. And with that being said, looks like it'll be, Joe Biden running against Donald Trump, and Joe Biden, he had a debate, one of the debates, and in the debate he was, he really didn't seem all the way there like that. And that has people, talking. People always want to talk, and that is something to talk about. I think that people are going to vote for who they want to, regardless. I don't think that if a person was going to vote for Biden, I don't think
that's a good point.
Slurring his words is going to make people change, and vice versa. If Trump did something to somebody or got away with felonies, that ain't going to make them stop. People going to vote for who they're going to vote for, regardless. But with that being said, says after Biden did that debate, people were basically saying shit like, he don't need to run, and I guess he was hearing that. And
who want to run from the cops?
He said Biden tells Democrats he's staying in the race. So I'm gonna play. Is this clip from that? Is this clip from Biden saying this, or what's this clip, Trey?
This clip is my man talking about how he needs to step down.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, and how people are speaking out that he needs to step down. So this is the clip.
Listen, y'all.
He's still in the race, and he's doing what he's supposed to do. I'm glad to see him out there. I'm glad he's doing interviews. I'm glad he's doing all those things. The challenge is that the numbers are not encouraging, and the party is no longer united. You already have 4 House Democrats who are saying step down. You're going to have more. You're going to have more. This week, unfortunately, you're going to have the split screen of the president having, NATO allies here and people in his own party looking at this math. As David Axelrod said, this time 4 years ago, Biden was up 10. He's down 6. We needed that debate to turn things around. It did turn things around in a negative direction.
All right, so so that's what was being said at the debate, but I'm gonna read to y'all what President Joe Biden said. It says, President Joe Biden told congressional Democrats in a letter on Monday that he will continue his re-election bid despite mounting concerns about his mental fitness and the viability of his campaign, while also hitting back at party elites in an interview ahead of a critical week on Capitol Hill. He says, I want you to know that despite all the speculation in the press and elsewhere, I am firmly committed to staying in this race, to running this race to the end, and to beating Donald Trump, Biden wrote in a letter obtained by CNN. So even though he hears what people are saying and what people think, he's saying, I'm not going nowhere, and I'm going to run this race to the end.
I think that what you said in the beginning, was vital. A motherfucker gonna vote for who they're gonna vote for anyway, right? So, but one thing that I was kind of surprised by was when I was reading a lot of the Project 2025 stuff and watching videos on it on YouTube. It was a lot of people who only voted Republican who said in the comments, they're like, yo, I'm a Republican, but I'm not going to vote Republican based off of this Project 2025 shit, right? So word got back to the con man, Trump. Now this motherfucker saying, oh, I don't know nothing about that. How the fuck you don't know nothing about it when when you appointed the dude who was in the room writing the shit? You don't know anything about. What was you about to say, Reek?
There's a clip of him online talking about Project 2025 years ago. Well, not years ago, but like a year ago when they first brought it up. And he was like, yeah, it's a very good idea. I like it. It's a good plan.
Now he's saying he don't know anything about.
This nigga is a habitual liar. He's a habitual liar.
He's a habitual liar, and he's a scumbag.
He's a con man. He's a grifter. But he has half of the country who will vote for him. Maybe more than half. But you got people that say like, yo, I don't care if Joe Biden was a corpse. I will vote for the corpse. Other than vote for this fucking piece of shit.
And that's what I'm saying.
Like you said, you're right.
I just think right now, you got to look at it like these are the two people from that ran already. So it's nothing new. So people who most people, yeah, I mean, yeah, you're going to have some vote sway maybe. I'm not saying that that's not going to exist. But for me, looking at what people saying, like you said, Trey, they saying no matter if Biden can't talk at all, they're not voting for Trump. And then some
Yeah.
people feel vice versa. It's no matter what Biden
Right.
say, no matter how many good things he's done, we not voting for Biden again. It's very divided, and that's just what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
DTA from what? Well, you just turned 30, so
Yeah.
you an old
Oh
man. DTA had a
God.
birthday
Oh
last week,
Jesus.
y'all. Happy
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 birthday,
belated,
belated
happy
Thank
belated.
y'all.
DTA.
Thank
birthday.
y'all. I'm stressed out. Thank you.
Yeah, he walking with a cane and all that shit. You know what
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean, for no
hurting. It
reason.
hurt.
So look, so from your standpoint, with your age demographic, what do you all feel about as far as the presidential race?
So we just feel like JB needs to stand on his word. We need our
Mm,
student debt relief like today. Like,
mm,
Hey
and if we
Trey,
don't get that, then
yeah.
he's gonna be out. And let me tell y'all something. The more money I make, the more I start to understand Trump. I understand him just a little bit more.
Oh no.
Well,
Don't do that, DTA.
real
Don't
quick,
nah,
real quick.
dog.
Um,
He don't fuck with
Hilarious.
the blacks. He don't fuck with the blacks.
if history is a good foreteller of what will happen in the future, history has already told us that if a president was to drop out the race, that the party that's running is going to lose. So to replace Joe Biden 4 months before,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
like the damn
So you gotta ride with him.
election is crazy.
You gotta ride
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah.
And
You gonna have to rock
you
Yeah.
out
got
with
We
him.
gotta rock out
ride
with
with
him.
your pick. You got to
Yeah,
Yeah.
ride with your pick.
and the Democrats, they looking weak as shit though,
The
because
Democrats look
they
weak as
just
fuck.
dropping off. And secondly, you 4 years ago, you knew this motherfucker was 84.
He was
You knew the
old.
Exactly.
motherfucker was gonna be
Yeah.
88 this year, right?
Yeah.
So the problem was you didn't have no plan, right?
Yeah.
And then y'all scared for Kamala to do it because y'all don't trust her and all this bullshit. The problem is y'all have poor planning. The Republicans, they just don't give a fuck. They like
Hmm.
just a wild gang
No,
of cowboys.
they
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 don't care.
run with whoever their candidate is, and that's who they riding with.
Yeah.
Um, they're in that Epstein, all those Epstein documents that they released,
Hmm.
they said Trump sexually assaulted a 13-year-old.
13-year-old. Yeah, I
I'm
heard.
putting
I
that out
believe
there.
it.
Allegedly,
Oh.
I
I knew
believe
that,
him, though. Bro, when you
but
gotta fly to a fucking island to do
absolutely.
wild shit,
Hmm.
you
Yeah,
feel
I
what I'm
believe it.
saying?
But you guess what though? That ain't gonna sway nobody.
It's not.
Unfortunately, the world
It's
we
not.
live in and just the way things are, people that say that was years ago. I mean, people will
Hmm.
make up any
Make
excuse
up any
for that.
excuse,
It's like
dog.
people are locked
Absolutely.
into
Hmm.
who they're gonna vote for, and it's
Hmm.
almost it really feels like to me at times it's just like the lesser of two evils. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, I just don't feel like I don't know, man. It's just
That's like me. Like I accidentally, it was on accident. I accidentally listened to the Diddy album today. It was
How you
accidental. It
accidentally
wasn't.
listen
It's
to
no
No, because
accident, bro.
my radio was
It's
stuck
a good
on. I
fucking album.
couldn't. Yo, like
it's a
I
great
kept
album.
trying to turn it off, but it kept playing the whole album.
What album was that? Victory?
No,
Puff Daddy and the Family?
the love
No, I'm
Love
album,
just
the
joint.
talking
love
about
album.
he had another album, Victory. That joint was hard. God
I
damn.
love, I no, but it was accidental. This is talking about E. You know what I'm saying? I was answering each question. It was
Oh my bad.
accidental. You know that? You know what I'm saying? But
Oh
Yeah,
anyway,
You
go
yeah.
ahead, go
ain't
ahead.
got look, you ain't gotta apologize for your
yeah, you ain't gotta
preference, dude.
apologize.
Hey, that album go. Plus, it
Like I
ain't
said, I
like it's
still
mostly people singing. I mean, it ain't.
True,
Hmm.
hey.
true. I love that fucking album,
He
bro.
just yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's a great album. Now this is from CNN Business, and this says even wealthy Americans are struggling to make ends meet.
Mm.
I don't know anybody wealthy, so this would be a good article to read because I don't know anybody like that. It says about 1 in 3 Americans making six-figure salaries are worried about paying their bills, according to the new survey from the Federal Bank of Philadelphia. It says the survey finds notable increase over the past year of consumers making $100,000 a year or more who are concerned about making ends meet over the next 12 months. It says a significant share of wealthier Americans are coping with financial pressure by cutting spending, including dialing back restaurant visits and entertainment. It says these findings underscore how years of high inflation and
Mm.
elevated borrowing costs continue to squeeze consumers' budgets, even for those at higher end one of the income spectrum. It says nearly a third, 30.8% of consumers making between 100,000 and 149,000 a year are concerned about making ends meet in the next 6 months, according to the Philly Fed survey, which is flooded from March 22nd to April 6th.
It would be nice to know if they are single or married.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and it's also saying that's up from 21.3% of Americans in that income bracket concerned about making ends meet a year earlier. 21% in one goddamn year. So, but you also besides inflation, us here in this country, we got a lot of bad fucking spending habits.
Mm-hmm.
And and,
Mm-hmm.
and then and
Yeah.
then and then the trick is, oh, I make 113 a year, but that's before taxes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
after taxes, you making less than that. You feel what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
We have terrible
It's about the
spending
habits.
habits.
Yes.
We do, but at the same time, shit is high as shit now.
Shit,
It really
Yeah.
is,
shit
though.
is
It
shit
definitely
is.
It
is.
really is. So the money that you make, it doesn't go as far as it used to. I mean, you can go get something to eat and a drink, and you $60-$70 in the hole. You know what I mean? Just like that. So it's the same
Mm-hmm.
with gas. It's the same with groceries. Everything costs more. Haircuts, getting your hair done, everything costs more. So it's like when you make more money,
Mm-hmm.
it ends up averaging out because everything costs more. So
It
Yeah.
it's
does.
just
And,
weird.
and then
Even the houses. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
bro,
So
Yeah.
that's a whole other that's a whole pod. This on the houses. This says those more affluent Americans are more concerned about their money than the 23% of those making 70,000 to 99,999,000 because of that six-figure myth. Like it's
Yeah.
a myth. You feel what I'm saying? Like so
hell
if
yeah.
you're making that, you're gonna spend more. Shit is already
Yep. More
high.
money, more
Then you're
So
gonna
so
want
problems.
a big car, a bigger
so look at
house.
this. Back in the day, when somebody would say, "Oh, they make six figures," that was really saying something. In
Yes.
this day and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
time, when a person's making six figures, you're still living average. You know what I mean? Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
So it's different,
Mm-hmm.
and that's because the cost of living and everything has
It's
changed. It's
Cost
changed.
of
not
Yep.
the
living,
same,
bro.
man.
Yeah.
It's not the same. It's just
Mm-mm.
not. So I didn't know that people making six figures are considered wealthy, but that's what this
True.
article is saying. I thought that's just
Especially.
the regular type shit.
And
So
then it talks about how younger Americans are more likely to be feeling the financial pressure than older. It says 41% of
Definitely.
those between 18 and 35 years old say they are concerned about making ends meet compared to just 22% of those over 65. So they're like, damn, if we're young now and housing is already almost, you can't
Yeah.
even afford a fucking house
Mm-hmm.
and you making six figures. You
Yeah.
barely can get into a new house, right? Cost of housing and just basic living, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough.
yeah, bro.
Yep.
So I don't know and the thing about it, I think to myself, like, is there ever going to be a time where things drop, like interest rates and just everything, just the housing market? Just is this with the new norm? Like, is it just going to go up from here, or is there going to
It
be a
ain't got no choice but to
situation
go up
that
from here.
happens
That's all
where
that's
Like
gonna happen.
prices, they
yeah,
said prices are currently on a downward trend. They said inflation is expected to go down as well. So, things,
okay.
yeah, they
It's
change. Yeah, it's
incremental. You
incremental.
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
T
Yeah.
It's
Streets, what you think? T
incremental and it
Streets.
take
It
time.
will never go back to what it was before
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
COVID.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just to give you proof of that, remember back when we had the
That's a good point.
recession in '07, '06, '07, something like
Mm-hmm.
that,
Yeah. When
Yep.
Clinton was
Mm-hmm.
president.
when gas and everything went sky high,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
gas prices never came back down to a dollar,
Them shits ain't
True.
came
Well,
back.
nothing.
True.
well,
Yeah.
see, is that the fault of the gas companies who set the price versus, according to the demand? So it has a lot to do with these other companies. Yeah, gas one thing. Yeah, that's tricky. and all these other,
It
yeah.
has a lot to do with accepting it too. So if you're going to accept this price as high as it is, knowing it's this high, why not up the price?
Exactly.
That's just like getting over.
Well, they know it's nothing we can do. You gotta have
You gotta
gas.
pay.
You
You
gotta
gotta
have
pay.
gas.
You know what I mean? Like,
They could
Exactly.
price
Gotta get
gouge the
groceries.
joint.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
At
it's
some
like they
point,
can.
it's going to come down a little bit, and people are going to think, "Oh yeah, we're getting a deal." They're still getting
Yeah,
Then
they
they gonna
still getting over.
major
overspend. Then
markup.
you're gonna overspend. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit crucial. Well, let's get into this Ask the Rec Room. So, Ask the Rec Room is a segment of the pod where we get our listeners who follow us on Instagram. So follow us on Instagram at the Rec Room Pod. They DM us questions or scenarios that they would like us to talk about. But tonight we doing it at the Ask the Rec Room, like we did it the last few times. And Trey, you can introduce it and let me know when you want me to play the clip and what this Ask the Rec Room was about. Right after I play this.
Ask the Rec Room.
All right. So listen. So Donna, we gonna co-introduce this. What we gonna do when you do it? Cause you.
We could
All right. Go ahead.
introduce
Go
it.
ahead.
Well,
Okay. Go ahead.
my take on it, I think is complete bullshit. But my man's Trey he feels very strongly, and he's just as opinionated. So we're gonna rock this
Okay.
one out.
Okay. So this is the Ask the Rec Room. If you were in a relationship and y'all go on a break, okay, in quotes, on a break, if we get back together, am I obligated to tell you if I slept with somebody or not?
Yes.
Let's play that clip, E.
So now y'all break with the bad communication that was already there. Y'all ain't even gonna know how to communicate the bullshit that we both about to do on the break. We both about to do some bullshit on the break.
You communicate that?
You have to.
Nah, I've never heard of that. Yo, you
have to.
and you
have to.
You different.
You absolutely.
That's
I feel like,
that's
look at me. I'm
that's a
homosexual.
break up. That you communicate what you're about to do. It's over. Nah.
Yeah, and that's the talk.
Not for him.
And that's the talk.
He's not lying though.
Shit.
He's not lying. That's the he do some weird shit. Some of the shows are we're going on break and I'm about to go get active with other people.
No. Slow down.
So the question is obligated. What's the question, Donnie?
So pretty much what the question is if you're on a break, really, is it okay for you to just go out here and do your own thing and tell your partner?
Right, and tell them. Go ahead, E.
Yeah, do you tell them that you're going to be sleeping with other people while you're on this break?
A break. So I don't think people really. I mean, I don't think people really say, hey, I think that we need to go on a break. I'm going to date some people. And you're going to date some people. And when we get back, we're going to talk about it. I don't think it goes like that, right?
I love that word.
It goes like that either.
I don't think it goes like that. I think that, you all say that you all are on a break. And I just think it's known that, I don't know. To me, if I'm on a break, I would think that, there's a possibility that the person is going to talk to somebody else, but maybe not. I don't think everybody does talk to people on a break. It just depends.
First of all,
if
we need to understand what the
we'll never
break
know.
is for. What are you taking the break for? First and foremost,
if I'm taking a break from you, I'm breaking up with you.
Yeah, I'm not doing the break.
Yeah, that's how I look at it too. We can't be together because I already know you're gonna go out here and sleep with somebody else. If you're taking a break,
you don't know that.
Because that's what a man would do. A man would rather, it's like, I'm free. I can do whatever I want. You gonna go out there and you gonna
That's
do.
That's not true. Reek wouldn't do it.
What?
Well, a break means that, a break means basically
you taking the time out. A break is when you go to work and come back home. That's
Dope
a break
said,
to me.
Dope
like,
said,
what the fuck you mean a break? Why
Dope
are we
said,
taking a break?
Dope said if we come back together, that it's a clean slate. That means Dope about to go out there and do some crazy ass, grimy ass.
If I take a break, I'm not coming back.
Yeah, that's exactly. I'm not
I ain't
gonna
coming
come
back,
back.
boy.
But I feel like if this is something that you agreed upon before taking a break, then when you come back, I do feel like you should lay everything out there on the table.
Ain't no coming back, dog. Ain't
I
no
feel
coming
like
back.
we gotta go get tested together again. All of this stuff. I don't know what
I'm
you was
not
doing.
doing
You
that
don't
shit
know
with
what
you.
I was
I'm not
doing.
coming back to you. I'm not doing all
That's
that
what
shit
I'm
with
just
you.
look. At the end of the day, like
Hell
I
no.
said, there's no such thing as a break when you're dating me. You don't get
We,
no breaks. You gonna
Whoa,
deal with me,
Whoa,
or you ain't
dang,
whoa,
gonna
Don.
whoa,
have
God
me
whoa,
You
at
damn.
all.
aggressive,
whoa,
Don.
whoa.
And you put the
Damn,
bass on his
DTA.
voice.
you
Whoa,
gonna
Hey,
bully a
D.
person
We
to
don't
stay
get
with
no
you?
damn.
break.
Damn,
Cause I ain't taking no break from you, god damn it.
Good
We
Oh
ain't doing
damn.
shit.
it.
sound like
Oh
a
shit.
bully.
I
Put it
know.
together
Hey,
You
Shit,
better
and
get
go
your
in the
ass
hey,
here.
corner and figure
Fuck with
this
me.
shit out.
Donnie be
goddamn
hey,
bully.
DTA.
Right.
Hey,
Take
Damn,
it
DTA.
10
You
minutes
having
out.
second thoughts, DTA? That nigga was
damn.
like,
God.
"Damn, Donnie, I don't owe you no
damn.
money, but here you go."
Yeah, hey,
Damn.
hey, look,
You know, go take a
Hey,
drive. You
DTA.
don't get no
let me tell you
Hey,
break from
something.
me.
DTA. Hey,
Let me, let
bro.
me,
Hey, go ahead.
hey,
Go ahead, bro.
hey,
What you
look,
think?
look, 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 look. If we taking a break, right?
Mm-hmm.
First of
Uh
all,
oh.
you should
Uh
know the
oh.
kind of dude I am. You already know I'm out here getting something.
Yeah,
You want a break from me?
exactly.
Cool.
Hey, bro.
Exactly.
I'm gonna show you a
Hey,
Women
break.
are
bro.
fit. See
I'm gonna
what I'm
show you a
Hey,
saying?
break.
See
Don't
what
even
I'm
worry about it.
hey,
saying?
hey, hey, hey,
It's
hey.
likely you could have
Everybody.
been doing that in the
Hey,
relationship
dog.
anyway. So if you say you want a break, you gonna wild out, ball out. Nah.
Hey, let me tell y'all something real quick. Real quick, right? So, a particular person named DTA, right? So let me tell you about this nigga here, man.
Oh
Because
my
I'm a
god.
crazy psychopath. But when I see other crazy shit, I have to tell y'all about it because we on the pod. This shit really happened. So a young lady walking out the building, right? She's
Mm-hmm.
walking out the building, right? She ain't been there that long, right? She
Mm-hmm.
ain't been there that long. So DTA is standing across from me, right? So she walked by. DTA does this, and this is a true story. This really happened. He goes, right? The
Mm-hmm.
girl stops and
Mm-hmm.
turns around and looks at DTA. This nigga says out his mouth in 2024, he said, "I'm hungry."
Mm.
Ask
The
the
girl, the girl, the
Straight like
fuck,
that. Straight like that. Straight
the
like that.
fucking girl
I know that's
goes back in the fucking building. So I looked at this little nigga. I said, "What the fuck was that? What just, what just happened?" I told her I was hungry.
So he already telling you how it's gonna go if he
you
take a break.
got you
So
Now let me give
know.
he
y'all.
said
He was
Now let
he
me
straight
give
said
talking
y'all.
to the
he not
point.
he
Now
not
let
lying.
me.
Not lying.
I'm gonna give y'all a. Let's take this scenario right here, right?
Uh-huh.
So let's say this, right? Let's say that I'm gonna give a scenario of you're in school and both of you all in school, and that I'm not even saying like maybe college or you taking classes and you want to break because let's say you're in medical school and
Uh-huh.
you really need to concentrate on your schoolwork, you really need to focus on that. And let's say that the female or whoever the other person is also doing something like maybe going to school too,
Uh-huh.
working a full-time job, going to school too, and right now it's not feasible for you all to see each other like you want to, so you decide to take a break. That's like a legit break.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the
Yes.
case and you take a
Yeah.
break like that and a person is like in school, the guy may not have time to see other women because he's literally working on what he told you he was working on and vice versa. So I'm just giving a
But then
scenario
you
of a
gotta put
break.
it to perspective too. Like you really make time for the things that you really want to make time for.
You do,
There are a lot of
Yes.
but listen
busy
though,
people
you
out there
right
that
Yes.
though.
still make
It's
time for their
situational.
partner.
You may
It's
take
situational.
you
Yes.
Yeah.
but a person when you're in a relationship, you may require more than just once a month to be able to see a person. So if I can only see you once a month or something like that, maybe it is good for us to take a break and not necessarily be in a
That's
relationship. It's
true.
not that I'm not making time, but
That's a good
I
point.
have time, but
Nah,
I
you
don't
shouldn't
have
have
the
never got
time.
me in that relationship.
Mm.
Now you gotta
Yes.
stick it
Yes.
out.
Oh,
God
come
When
on,
you
Now
damn.
dog.
you
rarely
gotta
seeing the
stick it
Come
out
person.
on,
because
come
you
on,
done
dog.
opened me up to have me to be
Come
vulnerable to
on.
love your little big headed ass, and then you gonna tell me that you need a break now because you're
I'm
Hey,
in
studying too much?
DTA.
school. I'm in
No,
school,
DTA.
ain't
and I
no,
can't give
DTA
you the
like, nah,
time.
I
I
ain't
no.
gonna do
can't
that
give you
shit
the
with Donnie.
time that I need to give you
Huh.
because I'm in school and I'm focused right now. But I'm not thinking about no other females. I'm really trying to get my shit done. But women and even guys, we require time, and I'm not gonna be able to give you the time and attention that you need right now. So we need to take a break. That's a legit break.
It is
Yeah,
a
that's a
legit break.
legit
And
break. When you
I would
studying and all that,
respect
yeah.
somebody who actually would do that, just keep it all the way
Mm-hmm.
a buck, keep it 100 and say, hey, look, this is not it. I think a female who's in that mindset enough to appreciate that would be able to accept that. But I do feel like there should definitely be some rules laid out when this break is happening here. Like, are we going to sleep with other people? Is it allowed? If
T
I
we
would,
Streets.
sleep
I
with
would.
other
I
people,
want to ask T
Go ahead.
then
Streets.
should we?
T Streets, do you believe in breaks? Like, is that and if you take a break from somebody and y'all take a break, would you be able to take them back and accept, if they dealt with somebody during the break?
Definitely depends on the scenario, but let me take the scenario of being in school, studies,
Mm-hmm.
and all of that. In that case, I think if you plan on getting back, you have to lay out some ground rules.
Yes.
Okay.
But if you just, all right, we're gonna take a break, maybe we get back, maybe we won't, then no.
It's free
You
game.
go, you do whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I've been through all that shit, bro. And when I take a break, I'm not coming back because like something is like broken. I'm not doing all that shit. But what about this, Donnie? Real quick. What if it was a financial thing and he was man enough to be like, look, I can't really, you know what I mean? Like y'all not living together, right? But you know what I'm saying? What if he's saying like, look, I need to take some time to get myself right, as far as like work wise, finance wise. Is that respectable for you, or would you just think that he's trying to find an excuse to get out, or
I've
would
had
you
that
respect him
happen
saying that to
before.
you?
I've had that
Okay,
happen before where
it's
someone
real.
was
It's real.
basically like, okay, well, they didn't feel like they were in a good financial situation and they just
Okay.
needed time. I did allow that time. However, like there was, the dude ended up having a baby. So, hey, look, it is what it is.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
Donnie, you
Okay,
always
so I
gotta
see how
take
you
it
It
left.
is
feel.
what it
I
Okay.
was
You
gonna say you should
always.
never listen to that bullshit.
No,
Okay.
I understood it though. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, now you
Oh
don't
snap!
get no breaks.
I
So
feel you. I see where it's
if we
coming from,
gonna
dog.
break up, let's just break up and we
So
gonna
at
go
the
our
end of the
separate
day,
ways. But
break
I'm not
means
gonna wait
break
for
up.
you to go out here and do what you do and then you have a hiccup.
If I'm telling you I want to break, I got other things going on.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not
I
tripping.
think that is maybe about 80% of the reason why there is a break that is asked, because there are other things that's going on the side. It's
True.
very seldom that somebody is going to break up with you because they, trying to really get themselves together. I hate that
I would
line. I'm
never
trying to
come
get
back to a
myself
female
together.
if she said she needed
No.
a break. I would never come back to
Yeah.
you.
Now,
I
if
feel
y'all
you
in
on that.
counseling, let's say you in counseling, let's say y'all about to get married, y'all go for counseling, and the counselor tells you to take a 30-day break, no sex with each other or anyone else, go 30
Dang.
days.
That's feasible.
Okay,
That
that's
I
feasible.
would
scenario
do
to me,
that.
yeah, a
But
scenario like that is feasible.
you could still, after those 30 days, that doesn't truly mean that y'all still gonna move forward the way y'all thought y'all would.
True.
Yeah.
Somebody may figure out that they don't really want this.
Sometimes
Mm.
you do need to take
That's
sex
true.
out of the equation to kind of really feel where your connection is. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So I think that if you
That's
taking a break
that's
in
a
that
pod
sense,
too.
that's
That's a pod.
definitely a good thing. You know what I'm saying? You get to kind of figure each other out without it being, an intimate relationship. Where are you meeting each other mentally or spiritually or emotionally?
Yeah,
And
that's a good
most
scenario. I mean,
that's a
that's a
great
good scenario,
scenario.
and that's
Mm-hmm.
that's feasible. That's Trey. Could you do that? I hear you a lot saying no, what you couldn't do. Do you think that
Oh,
you could do
dang, you put
something
me out
like
there.
that? Do you think you could
Do
do that?
something like
T
with the
described,
counselor.
counselor, and then they
Yeah.
say y'all might need 30 days of no whatever. Could you handle
Mm-hmm.
that?
I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. But me, like, listen, man, like, dog, like,
He
first of
lying.
all,
Why you
I feel
lying,
like
bro?
he
Yeah,
lying.
he
I run my
can't do
household. You
I
dig?
feel like
it.
he's
I
in
run
some
my
music
household.
too,
I don't
man.
need to listen to no white lady telling me I can't touch my wife.
Well,
You
it's a
understand?
black lady.
I ain't listen to no black lady tell me I can't touch my wife. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But
No,
like,
what if your wife suggests that? Hey, we
she
take
never gonna
a.
suggest it because I'm the
You
perfect
don't know.
husband.
Look, don't ever speak for your wife like that.
I'm the
I asked you a
perfect
question.
husband. Yeah, what's the question?
She's a perfect wife, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course.
However,
She with me. What
if
you
she
mean? Of
come
course.
to you and she says, "Hey, look, I
Uh-huh.
think we should take this 30 days," you know what I'm saying, and reconnect, would you do that?
We already, yeah, I'm saying, yeah, but we already connected. Like, what are we connected? You feel what I'm saying?
He
It's
ain't really
already a
fully at all
connection, baby.
answering the question. But okay, Jay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you have it.
but no. Honestly though, yes, like yeah. If it makes my situation, better for
Mm-hmm.
my relationship and for my children, of
Mm-hmm.
course, yeah, of course,
Okay,
yeah, I
I
will.
got
I would. To
I
answer your
actually
question,
did
yes.
that in a relationship though. Take a 30-day break
With
and
Rara, with Rara,
come no,
with
Which
it
one?
was
Hey,
it
With
hey,
Shawty?
was but I did that before, and I actually felt like in that situation, it kind of did bring us closer together. You know what I'm saying? Because we really got to learn each other. And
okay.
we really understood. Hey, look, these are the boundaries. This is what we want, and this is what we don't want. So the split was amicable
What?
at that point.
Nah, I could dig it. Well, overall, it seems like the consensus is no breaks.
No breaks.
No breaks, no
All
days
right.
off.
So look, we had another great show. We cook every week on this thing. We definitely deep in the chat. Who we got in here with us tonight? We have Share Bear. We gotta find out Share Bear. Share Bear being here every week with us. We got the infamous Tata. Thanks to the family
What up,
DTA
Tata?
for being in here with us. DTA, you dig?
yo,
Stop being a stranger, Playboy.
I'm back. I feel
You
better now.
dig?
I'm back.
Good.
I hear
We
you like
got.
him young.
Did you eat?
You better
Okay.
I
never
hear you like.
All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'm out.
Y'all tripping. We got Mr. Enigma. Okay, Mr. Enigma,
I
we
like
got
that
you
name.
in here with us tonight. Sound like an adult film star.
Adult
But
film
anyway,
star.
that you know what I mean. That's neither here nor there. We got Sheila. We got Miss Sheila in with us tonight. We got Doc Fall. They always in here with us tonight. Excuse me. We have NADN in here with us tonight. What's up, NADN? Appreciate you. We got Coco Melon in here with us tonight. We got Ashlyn in here with us tonight. We need to talk with Nick B in here with us tonight. We got the family in here. We got DJ. What's up, DJ? Good to see you in here, brother. We got Dope. Dope is back up in here. She making a promise. She here back with us every week. She's still tripping off of her Starbucks card. We got to get that Starbucks card
Hell
to her.
yeah.
We got Herbert in here. What's up, Herbert, man? Appreciate you being in here with us tonight, man. Thank you. Who else we got up in here tonight? Y'all, hold up. We scrolling. We got MU in here with us tonight. What's up, MU? MU was all up in the chat. And there we go. We good, E. Take
That's
it home,
what's up,
brother.
man. For those, if it's any first-time listeners, we do this every week at 8 p.m. Follow us on Instagram at the Rec Room Pod. Once you follow us on Instagram, you will see the link in the bio. The link in the bio will take you to the YouTube page. Subscribe to our YouTube page. We have on-camera episodes as well as these audio episodes. So if you want to see, put a face with the name, a name with the face, go ahead and check out some of the on-camera episodes. We're on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Amazon Music, etc. So if you're not a person that's on Podbean all the time, you can hear us anywhere and everywhere. We make ourselves accessible. As I say all the time, everybody has a pod, but everybody isn't us. Till the next time.
We out this thing.